What's up, folks? Brian, back again, and it's New Comic Book Day, so fuck yeah. Sorry about that. I'm kind of excited today. There's a couple of books in here in my mix that are pretty cool. So I'm not gonna goof off too much. I'm just gonna show you the books. I'm gonna show you some other stuff that I bought off of eBay. But for the most part, this is a new comic book haul. Yeah, so I got Deadpool 28. And by now, you guys know this is not mine; it's my son's. So, not 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 excited about that. I am kind of excited about this book, Nightcrawler #2. I haven't read any of these yet. I barely thumbed through any of them, but one I did thumb through, I'm really excited to read because it's beautiful. Yeah, so Nightcrawler #2. I'm looking forward to reading this. I enjoyed the first issue, so I'm guessing issue #2 is gonna be good. There is a variant out for this. I don't have it because it didn't really do anything for me. But if you're into variants, there is a variant for this. I don't remember who did it, but speaking of variants, off the top of my head, I put some books up on eBay today, variants, and one of them is Secret Wars. No, I'm sorry, Secret Avengers. I think it's issue 3. I think they're up to issue 3. I'm really not sure because I don't keep up with that book, but that book was done by the variant cover is done by one of my favorite um, artists from the Valiant era, and that's Rags Morales. He used to work on Turok, and the cover is really really nice. I I do. I found myself getting more and more into the variants, even though my inner comic collector is like, well, actually, it's the collector's doing it. My inner wallet person is like, fucker, they're trying to get more of your money. Don't do it. But I mean, you guys have seen that I've been. I drank that Kool-Aid a while ago, I guess. Started with Scotty Young books that kind of really got me. So, anyways, next book. Shoot, this I haven't looked inside of this, but the cover is beautiful, and I'm probably going to be disappointed because I don't think that Mr. Frank Cho did the interior. Um, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I can't pass up a Frank Cho cover. Frank Cho, Art Adams, two of my favorites. Yeah, can't pass them up. In fact, I picked up the variant for this book. I actually I think that their use of red on this cover for this line work up here and for the patterns in Doc Strange's cape it's a really good choice. Um, and I did notice that I think for these original Sin tie-ins, you don't have that giant red banner. So that's pretty cool. It's a white banner, but I think the red really grabs your eye a little too much and detracts from the book. I think the white is probably, more aesthetically pleasing to me anyways. I love this cover. We have 4 of them up on eBay at work. I think they're just I think it's $8.99 with shipping total. Not that I'm trying to sell you guys anything right now. You'll never find the. But anyways, yeah. So really cool cover. I love it. I'm looking forward to reading this book right here because you guys probably already saw it. Stuart Immonen, and the all new X-Men. I got to admit, at the end of last issue, I was kind of shocked that these guys are making a comeback already. I kind of accepted them to go on to something different, have some different villains, whatever, different adventures. I wasn't really expecting that. I do kind of like some of these characters, so I'm probably going to enjoy the book. And all right, so Mr. Stuart Immonen, I have noticed when I never saw his work before this book for All New X-Men, and I was like, where did this guy come from? I don't, he's awesome. Where did he come from? And then I was going through some. Where did I get the books? I don't remember where I got the books, but I've got some books, and I was thumbing through them from back in the day, and he was a guest penciler on some books back in like the early part of the century, and man, he fucking sucked. His and now I know why, I've never seen his stuff before, because while I have seen his work before, I didn't realize it because it was so bad that I didn't even bother to look and see who did the work on it. And I gotta say, this guy has come a long, long way. His artwork has improved so much. I'm very happy to read his stuff now. As before, he was just kind of like a fill-in guy, and so read it because it was part of my, part of the books that I was buying every month. But yeah, I can't say enough good about his work now. It's beautiful. I love it. This is actually from last week. I didn't get a copy of it because I usually grab my books at the end of my shift, which it's sold out. Issue 2 of Iron Fist, The Living Weapon, sold out at the store last week. So I had to wait till this week to get my own copy. These next 3 books are from last week also. And you remember I told you about this, how much I liked it and loved it and all that. Well, I hopped on eBay because I really liked this variant cover. Thought it was awesome. Who did it? Greg Land. Yeah, Greg Land is another guy that I really like. So I hopped on eBay and found those two together, and we didn't get any of these Scotty Youngs in at the store. And I'm really, as soon as I saw it, I was disappointed. I saw the picture on online when I was looking up stuff. Anyways, I think this is one of the best Scotty Young variants as far as the babies go. Cyclops just looks so happy there. I mean, it's a really good. I love this cover. I just love it. So I bought all 3 of these together from one dude, and it was a best offer deal, and it got to the point where it was at a price I was kind of liking, but I didn't want to pay the $3 shipping because I wanted it a little cheaper. And I asked him if he could knock off the shipping, and he's like, "No, that wasn't part of our auction, or that shipping's part of our auction, so you got to pay that." I'm like, fudge. So I went ahead and bought it. So I don't know if the guy felt bad for me or something and did this on purpose, or if it was a mistake of his. Either way, I really don't care because I'm keeping this book because it's beautiful. I think it's another variant book, and it's the Ultimate Thor, issue number 1. It is UniversalOutpost.com exclusive Long Beach Comic Con variant. So, yeah. I'm really happy to get this for free. I never even knew this book existed, this cover. So yeah, it's staying here with me unless the guy sends me an email, and I'm hoping he doesn't. If he sends me an email and says, "Hey man, I fucked up. Can I have that book back?" I'm going to tell him to refund me $3 for the shipping, and I'll send it back to him. But I really hope he forgets because I like it. It's beautiful. Speaking of J. Scott Campbell, I don't remember why, but I was looking at some... Oh, I got online because I wanted to check out the variant covers for Amazing Spider-Man #1. I wanted to see the Midtown Comics variants for that book, and specifically the J. Scott Campbell ones. And while I was looking at that, I stumbled upon this variant for the New Warriors. And there's a color variant out there that I was trying to get. I was trying to get them both together from the same guy, but he accepted my buy it now offer on this book, but he wouldn't accept my buy it now offer on the color variant. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up and just wait. But anyways, yeah. So this is really nice. I ordered this book, those last the Cyclops books, and I ordered from Midtown. I ordered the Spider-Man, the J. Scott Campbell variants, all on the same day, on the 8th. I got this book last week, or maybe I got it Saturday. I just got these other books today, and I still haven't received my Midtown comic books. I ordered them on the 8th, and they just sent them on the 13th. Yeah, so they just sent them yesterday. If your books aren't in stock, shoot an email. Let me know they're not in stock so I don't expect them right away. But come on, man. I understand you're a big freaking store and all that, but shit, send a fucking email. That's all. Rant over about that. Now these books, I've been picking up this. I've been picking up Superman and Wonder Woman. So this is number 8. I've been picking this up, and just because I don't know, the artwork's usually pretty strong, and Wonder Woman's pretty cool. I really read it more for her than I do for Super Duper Man. So, anyways, and that leads in. I guess the last issue of that leads into this issue number 1 of Doomed. I picked this up just because I want to see Superman get his ass thumped a little bit, like back in the day. Now, I told you earlier that there's just a book that I'm super excited to read because I thumbed through it and it's awesome. And it's this book right here, Royals number 4. If you're not reading this book, man, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's just, wow. The pencils on the inside of this one are fabulous. They're fabulous. But yeah, it just, man, look at that. It gets less glare on you. But anyways, the inside of this book is awesome. Beautiful. Sons of Anarchy, number 9 by Boom Studios. I'm still saving this up to read it. I thought it was gonna. I didn't realize this was. It looks to me like it's an ongoing series. So I was thinking it was gonna be like maybe 5 or 6 issue kind of thing, and I was gonna read them all at once. And so I haven't really been paying attention a whole lot, and they're already up to issue 9. So I'm gonna have to crack open Sons of Anarchy and start reading it. Next up, we got a little Valiant Awesomeness with cover A, Bloodshot and a Hardcore. Oh, it's not the Hardcores, it's just Hardcores. Anyways, it's issue 22. It's the regular one. I've been loving this book since its start, and here's the variant cover because I'm a chump. This next book is also a Valiant book, and I think I'm going to drop this one. I really haven't been reading it. It's really been just really hasn't been doing it for me. It's Quantum and Woody number 10. I really like this as the regular cover. I love it. It's a really cool cover. It reminds me of Reservoir Dogs. So here's the variant cover. The book just hasn't really been, I don't know, I just haven't been enjoying it as much, which is a shame because most of the Valiant titles are really good in my opinion. Next up is issue 2 for Shudder. Now, it seems like issue 1 came out not too long ago, but I think that the way that Marvel's doing their releases and Walking Dead has been doing their releases, like seems like Marvel's like on a 2-week cycle for some of their books, and Walking Dead seems like every week now. And DC's getting in on the deal with the Batman Eternal, the Forever's End or Future's End, the new one that just came out with, it looks like Batman Beyond and Grifters in it. That book is a weekly book now, and somebody told me today that there's like 3 or 4 more books that are going to be on a weekly schedule. So I'm like, I think when I have to wait for a book to come out on a monthly basis, it seems like so long now. It's like, what's taking so long? But really, it's these other guys are greedy and stealing all my damn money. So anyways, it's issue number 2 of Shudder. I barely looked inside of it, but this cover is really nice. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to. It's not. Oh yeah, it is signed. Leila Del Duca. You can barely see a little Layla right here. But anyways, and I guess as a woman who did this, and it's really nice. I like it. I'm looking forward to reading that book. Next up is issue number 1 of. I think this came out last week. I didn't even know about it. I was just looking through the books, the shelf today, and I stumbled upon Madame Frankenstein. I picked it up because it's because like Peter Parker says, Image has been killing it with the number 1s lately. So I I think the cover's really cool, and I think this other cover is really cool because I'm a chump. I bought them both. I figured if for $3, if they're if it doesn't turn out to be anything, whatever, no big deal. Um, but yeah, Image has been killing it in the last year or so with their new books. Speaking of Image, here's Walking Dead 127, A New Beginning. It's a thick book too, and it's still just $2.99. So there that is. I'm hoping that I don't know what I'm hoping for, but I'm looking forward to seeing where things go now that Rick thinks he's got Negan under wraps and that he's can build a future and all that kind of stuff. If that happens, I mean, really, where's the drama in that? So there's got to be something horrible on the horizon. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we'll find out what it is in this. So that's it for new books. And no, actually, no, it's not. Sorry. I got this. It's a hardback. And like I said, the guys at work like to just toss stuff into my subscription box. And this showed up like 2 days ago. And I noticed it right away because I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, why are you putting a hardback trade um, in there? And they told me that it's not a trade. It's more along the lines of what a graphic novel actually is, where the trade paperback is a compilation of single issues, and a graphic novel is actually larger than what I think comics used to be. I don't know what comics are anymore, but it used to be 32 pages in an issue of a comic book. So a graphic novel was generally a comic book that was not produced in the 32-page format. So it was much thicker and you had much more stuff going on. So yeah, this is supposed to be it's an all new original piece of work. So I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, it says on the back, the X-Men awaken to find all the world's humans gone, from normal, everyday folks to the Avengers and Fantastic Four. All Homo sapiens have disappeared. The clashing factions of the X-Men are forced together as they search for a way to bring the humans back. But not everyone misses the weaker species. From best-selling author and classic X-Men scribe Mike Carey and superstar artist Salvador Larroca comes the first X-Men OGN series. Oh, OGN since the classic X-Men God Loves a Man Kills. I'm going to go out on a limb and say OGN is original graphic novel. Thought for a minute it was like the OG, original gangsta. But anyways, speaking of X-Men and God Loves Man Kills, I went to our storage unit the other day for something and I found a copy of that. I think I'm going to dig it out and buy it. But, so anyways, this is kind of cool. Looking forward to reading it. Then today I stopped at, on my way home, I stopped at Best Buy because I wanted to pick up the new Black Keys CD. So, I found that. And while I was in there, I found this. And it's just reprints, issue ones of the New 52 books. So you see it's a little bigger than a normal comic book. But I just picked it up just because it is larger than a normal comic. And it, remember I mentioned those giant-sized books back in the day? It kind of brings back a little of that nostalgia. Even though nostalgia is stupid. According to the guy in the light bulb commercial. So this pretty much just reprints issue 1 of Batman, Nightwing, Batman and Robin, and Catwoman. So I thought I'd give this a shot, just to check it out. See, there's the cover for Batman. And what is up with DC canceling Nightwing? I think it's definitely done. I don't understand it, because Nightwing is a cool book. My kid really liked it. There's the cover for Nightwing. So yeah, you guys know what all this looks like. So that wraps up my new comic books and new things like new purchases and fairly recent eBay, books that I bought off eBay. And I thought I'd wrap this up with this little beauty right here. Oh, what is it? Oh, you can see it. It's 51. 51 what? X-Men 51. So yeah, not in the best shape. Paid $26 for it. It's not horrible shape. It's worth the $26 in my opinion. It's got some little issues going on over here. It's a Steranko cover. I have issue 50, so I was shocked to see this in our bin because I don't know. I think they slip stuff in there every once in a while from somewhere. So I just picked it up because it was $26. So anyways, there's that. I'm really happy to have this. I'm going to read this soon. Now, I have one more thing I want to mention. So if you look over my left shoulder, that's the shoulder, at those white boxes back there, those are drawer boxes. And I don't have enough of them, so I ordered some, and I just got them in today. And I'm going to show you why the freaking things cost so much to ship. 1 second. Wow. So yeah, folks, if you order 5 drawer boxes, this is what you're going to get. I'm about 5'6", so you see how tall these things are. They're awesome. They are worth it. But yeah, you pretty much double the price of the box if you order them straight from the company and purchase them yourself and have them delivered to you. So yeah, with the boxes, the little tabs, I bought like 12 sets of little tabs to hook the boxes together. The rails that go in them, and the shipping and all that, and it comes out to like $109. But I found a store kind of close to me that sells the boxes, just the boxes, for like $16. So yeah, I could either drive to the store and get them, or just order them. So this time I opted to order them just because I didn't feel like driving over there. Because at the time when I placed the order, I've got a Mini Cooper and it's fucked. It's an awesome car. I love it. It's fun to drive, all that, but they're not quality cars when it comes to maintenance. It's not that they break down. It's that when they break down, it costs you $1,000, $1,800, $2,500 to repair the fucker. So I've been putting it off, repairing it. So I didn't really want to drive a whole lot. So I went ahead and ordered these off the Drawbox website. Yeah, so I got sick of the Mini Cooper situation, so I went and bought a new car. Well, not a new car. I went and bought a used car the other day. Got a Scion XB. It's kind of the same car, just a little bigger, and I can fit more comic books in the back of it when I do go hunting on Craigslist. So hey guys, thanks for watching. It's another 24-minute video. I appreciate your time. So yeah, take it easy.